Technically, we are to Alex's left, but that's okay.
Okay, Alex is left. My right. Bear left. Frog right. Okay, so we're going to do Songwriters in the Round, as many of you know, and we will be starting with Alex. So whenever you're ready, Alex, take us away.
Okie dokie. This song's called James. He's my best buddy about a decade ago. He still is, but we were roommates for about five or 6 years. And he came up north because he fell in love with a gal. He was from Kentucky. Everything was going well for a while, and then things went south, and he went south. So this is kind of a bittersweet farewell song to my buddy James. Heading back home, 3 years too long. A roller coaster trip up to that north. Buys out bittersweet, and now you're gone. And hotter than July, and cooler outside. Guitar and a cobra to pass your time. Rolling your own to save a dime. And I just wanna say I miss my friend. I can't wait till the day that I get to. I hope I get to see him again. Crazy idea, my mind was clear. You wanted to go upon that ice. There's a river down below, so think twice. So I put on my coat and went out for walks. When the idea came, built up my own. Oh, jumping on that steel, jumping on that steel, jumping on that steel so we could know. And I just want to say I miss my friend. I can't wait till the day that I get to. I hope I get to see him again. Days in freedom land, breathing the mountain air. A fire and song as the night settles in. Ice cold swimming, then we're wandering. We're heading back home. 3 years too long. A roller coaster trip to that north. Goodbyes are bittersweet. Goodbyes are bittersweet. Goodbyes are bittersweet, and now you're gone. Thank you. I guess it was 3 years.
So we
Yeah, we can do
doing
that.
one?
I'm going to try out a very new song. I wrote this in February. So I can get this happy here. So this is a song that came out
Wait a
of
minute.
February album writing month. Yep, you got the wrong instrument.
I do. New song.
Sounds much better with the partial capo than when I was warming up on it.
And yep, I will just move my capo.
It got dim.
It did. Where were you when the lights went out? In the dark.
Ready?
Yep.
Rise with the sun, then off to cut hay. The farmer keeps busy all through the day. When evening comes, we all shall play and dance by the light of the moon. The rhythm of seasons, year after year. Hard work and chores, yet we're still here. Family and friends we hold so dear. Dance by the light of the moon. Dance in the morning, dance at high noon. Dance round the hayfields all afternoon. Dance by the fire in midwinter's gloom. Dance by the light of the moon. Life is a dance, the ebb and the flow. The moon moves the seas here down below. Plant seeds in the spring we nurture to grow. Then dance by the light of the moon. Dance in the morning, dance at high noon. Dance round the hayfields all afternoon. Dance by the fire in midwinter's gloom. Dance by the light of the moon. Sharing our hearts with true peace. Let go your fears, find sweet release. Our hold on this planet, just a lease. So dance by the light of the moon. Dance in the morning, dance at high noon. Dance round the hayfields all afternoon. Dance by the fire in midwinter's gloom. Dance by the light of the moon. Dance in the morning, dance at high noon. Dance round the hayfields all afternoon. Dance by the fire in midwinter's gloom. Dance by the light of the moon. Dance by the light of the moon. Thank you.
Thanks.
This tune's called Open Books. Gotta do some math here. 7. Sorry, Aaron. Banging up your guitar. Yeah, I was in a mad dash to come over here and I grabbed a guitar and it ended up being the first guitar I ever had. Hadn't played in a decade. I think I got tetanus. Thankfully, Aaron let me borrow his. This one's called Open Books. I'm gonna put my love on the table and put my past behind. Oh, darling, if you're ready, willing, able, gonna walk on down that line. Gonna walk on down that line. Been stuck in this place for so long, been frozen in these tracks. So we'll lean on each other till that sun comes up, never ever looking back, never looking back. Oh, say we're on fire, burning with desire. This feeling is all we need. Oh, say we're on fire, burning with desire. This feeling is all we need. Don't need that big promotion, dollar can't bother me. 'Cause if you're holding tight to earthly treasures, those chains make it hard to breathe. You gotta set yourself free. Your beauty I will never deny. The underneath has got me hooked. And I try to read between your lines. No need, you're an open book. Always be open book. Oh, say we're on fire, burning with desire. This feeling is all we need. Oh, say we're on fire, burning with desire. This feeling is all we need. Oh, say we're on fire, burning with desire. This feeling is all we need. Oh, say we're on fire, burning with desire. This feeling is all we need. Thank you.
I know I play bass on this one.
Oh, actually, I think I turned the volume off. Maybe. I'll remember next time.
I'm gonna do a quick tune check.
Yeah, I thought it seemed kind of quiet even up here, so, but
It's acoustic version.
very. Unplugged. Checking on the banjo tuning because
It's a banjo.
it's a banjo and it got up to 90 degrees in the van earlier and now it's cooled off and poor thing's all confused. Humidity outside, no humidity in here.
That'll do. Ready?
I think so.
Where are you now, my darling, my sweetheart? Where do you sleep through the long nights? Where are you now, my darling, my sweetheart? Where are you now? We met in the morning, danced in the evening, pledged to each other the very same day. Now you are gone to fight in the war. Here I sit lonely, waiting in tears.
They marched us for days, for weeks through the hillsides, off to the south with our cannons and guns. Brothers fought brothers, so many were slaughtered, waving the flags of tyrants and fools.
Where are you now, my darling, my sweetheart? Where do you sleep through the long nights? Where are you now, my darling, my sweetheart? Where are you now? We gather in church, we gather together, we mothers and daughters, orphans of war. Each day we wonder who will return, and will they be changed when they come home?
We sit round the campfires, well after sunset, dream of our loved ones so far away. Will you still be there if we return, if we make it back home?
Where are you now, my darling, my sweetheart? Where do you sleep through the long nights? Where are you now, my darling, my sweetheart? Where are you, where are you now?
It's been many years since we were together, far longer than the time we once had. No word has come to tell us what happened. Will you and the others come back someday?
The battle was long and bloody and deadly, like lambs to the slaughter. We were cut down here in this soil. We many lay resting here for all time to sleep evermore.
Where are you now, my darling, my sweetheart? Where do you sleep through the long nights? Where are you now, my darling, my sweetheart? Where are you, where are you now?
Where are you now, my darling, my sweetheart? Where do you sleep through the long nights? Where are you now, my darling, my sweetheart? Where are you, where are you now?
Can't wait to share the recording of that one. Tracy Grammer's playing fiddle on that one. That's what we're excited about.
You got that turned up so.
Sounded good from up here.
There we go.
This tune's called Stardust Gone Bust. It's about a young guy, maybe an old guy, I don't know. Just some guy that they found dead. There's kind of a backstory on, you know, if they didn't know the cause, maybe they, I don't know, various reasons why someone can be found deceased. Sometimes they're incorrect, but anyways, Stardust Gone Bust, here it is. The formaldehyde inside my holy eyes steep as I sleep 6 feet underneath in my lonely concrete sheath. But I quite preferred when I was just an amalgamation of all this gosh-done cosmic stardust. Gone bust. Or as long as I know how to love, I'll live with the hope that I can be enough for more than that which turned to rust. I've gone deaf and blind and dumb again. I'm numb, my friend. I've gone deaf and blind and dumb again. I'm numb, my friend. Perhaps I got too close to those edges, to the passerby below my eyes. My slip looked like a leap of doom. That's how they write me off. Another one had gone too soon. Or maybe I got caught up in that old undertow, and that great big blue sea had swallowed me whole. All the folks on the shoreline say that sad and forlorn old soldier had drowned it by design. But could it be design that when it's the end of your time, something deep inside rises out of that which meet the eyes? We're so profoundly hypnotized by all those messages in the skies, while our heartstrings yearn for something rooted through the sands of time. God only knows that we've been on our toes, counting all our sheep in prose, while our bones, they sink like stones. For goodness sake, let us dance till the earth quakes. We've been busy fixing mistakes, and I know we could use a break. Gone deaf and blind and dumb again. I'm numb, my friend. I've gone deaf and blind and dumb again. Well, I'm numb, my friend. Perhaps I got too close to those edges, into the passerby below my eyes. My slip looked like a leap of doom. That's how they write me off. Another one has gone too soon. Thank you.
I'll take that and go darker.
All right.
Tale from the days when the interstates were being built around the country.
This is a true story from Vermont.
Up in Vermont, just north of us.
Many people have written about this, and I just heard there's a new movie, new short film.
Nice.
We'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
It's called this is Where Fire Once Burned. Ready?
Yep.
Born of fire, our neighbor Mount Ascutney, standing tall above the great river valley. A volcano went extinct long ago, weathered down to the mountain we know. Next to the mountain is the village of Ascutney, not incorporated, just a friendly place to be. For a century folks worked farms on the strand before the highway came and robbed their land. Most folks sold to the state with no real choice. No one would listen. The farmers had no voice. Just one refused to leave. The herd he'd milk by hand made clear this was where he'd make his stand. It was late at night, 1964. Romaine Tenney turned out the cows, nailed shut the doors, set fire to the barn, and then the house, an inferno the firefighters could not douse. News of the fire spread across the nation. One tree survived the mighty conflagration. By 2021, that old tree was done. Branches were cut down one by one. Where the tree once stood, now there's a plaque to remember the farmer, the one who fought back. Only the stump and flowers remain in memory of a farmer named Romaine. In memory of a farmer named Romaine. And he did. He turned the cows out, tied the dog to a tree,
Burned the barn down.
Torched the barn, went in the house with hammer and nails, nailed shut every door.
With himself inside.
With himself inside, went in his bedroom, shot himself, and let the fire consume him and the house. and there was nothing they could do.
Yep. And
He wasn't going to leave.
years later, the one tree that survived, which is probably the one he tied the dog to, was situated in a park and ride off of I-91. And the tree had died and was dropping branches onto people's cars. And VTrans, who's the Vermont Department of Transportation, went to the town and said, you got to take the tree out because this is a problem. And no one in the area would take the contract, would not touch it. They finally
All those years later.
all those years later. And they finally found someone from much further away to come in and take the tree down. And when he heard the story, he said, I'll take the tree down, but I'm leaving the stump. And they planted 2 rings of perennials around the stump, and that's now part of the memorial at the park and ride.
Yeah.
So.
An intense story from up our way.
That one, you're right. That one way darker.
Yeah.
So maybe the next round will be
It's
a
a
little
nice
lighter.
piece of history.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got here.
And of course, to make it really dark, it's got cello on the recording. Because cello just drive the things in the ground.
Yep.
All right, I got one here. This tune's called Castaway. I live in Haverhill, long time resident, on and off, mostly on. We had this bar in Bradford, just like kind of an annexed part of Haverhill. It's called Kelly's, and there was this like girl just in the back of the bar, just sitting by herself, all lonesome, and she seemed really sad and upset, and kind of just like people watching and make up stories on, why they appear the way they are. So this is kind of just a little story I made up about this girl. It's called Castaway. Woman. She's a woman. She's definitely over 21. All right. Ooh, she's half in the bed, wearing a sign on her head. She might be looking for money or a sweet little honey to bed. And she's your lost and abused, the castaway you choose. But tonight, I just say goodnight. Her father split beat for the braces are in, that's rough. Her mother gave her the blame 'cause she couldn't explain his bluff. She's your burnt bridge nightmare, ain't got no flowers in her hair. Well, you're a gem, I know, but this time I just gotta go. There's still a flicker of life, a sparkle in her eyes I can see. The flame ain't quite out, regardless how it's tough to breathe. She's your sweet misery, the kind of company you never keep. It's not about the looks, 'cause girl, you have got me hooked. Still main broken shell. She's your faded memory, slipping from your dreams. The spoken the broken, the words I wanna say I choked in. She's so unspoken the broken, the words I wanna say I choked in. All right, thank you.
All right. So this next song we've been dedicating to our cousin Jess. And last several weeks I've also been dedicating it to a woman named Vivian Wilson, and I'll explain why after. My name is George, no one knows, but I feel it in my heart, where I know that it won't show. I face the world it cannot see. Even those who love me, they look but they don't see. They just see Emily. My name is George, I must not tell, especially my father, my life would go to hell. I'd be disowned, tossed out the door. So I keep pretending, knowing in my core I'm not Emily. I never felt right as a girl. That's not who I am. Maybe when I leave for college, then I'll be free to be me.
His name is George, I didn't know. I found it in a note he left that said he had to go. My little girl is now my son. It takes some getting used to, but I'm telling everyone he's George, not Emily. I love you, George, I always will. There's nothing that can change that.
You called me George. I love you, Dad. I thought that you would hate me, but you don't, and I'm so glad you called me George.
Yes, I'm telling
Dad is telling everyone my name is George. And Vivian Wilson is the trans daughter of Elon Musk, who has basically come out to say that his son is useless and is making things up and all of that, and he had a whole line of things that he said, you know, this is a problem since he was a child. And she came out online and basically ripped into him. And
he's basically disowned her.
He's completely disowned her, and the internet world has claimed her for their own. So I support her in what she does.
Did you have an effect at all on that guitar? On mine?
The only thing I can think of is my ukulele. There has a little bit of a buzz to it, so I don't know
Little
if that had an
triminess, but-
impact.
No. No, it's a Taylor. Taylor makes acoustics that. Yeah, so, you know, they make acoustics that play like electrics. It's like they're sort of their thing. I've been playing their guitars since I started, and just it's the sound that works for me.
And that guitar, we actually know at least one other person who has that same model
I've played two
of guitar.
others from the same production run, the same year.
His is better.
Mine is better than the others that we've played. So this one came from a Taylor Roadshow. They'd picked like a bunch of really great guitars to demo. I got lucky.
I didn't know that about Elon Musk's son. Yeah, it is daughter. Daughter. Oh, it's a daughter.
She is now.
She's now a daughter.
Okay.
Vivian Wilson.
Yeah.
It's like the boy named Sue, but
Yeah.
actually. This tune's called Elephants. Lullabies in your eyes, staring at the skies. We're all hopeful, we're all proud. Woke up from a nightmare. Nobody had cared what was spoken between the sounds. Oh, now high is where we like to be. Low is where we used to be. Oh, and I'll go and flee from the sea. No, well, you know, this is just a dream. Elephants in my head won't let me go to bed. They're just searching for respect. And I vacuumed up my mess, thinking it would be enough, but it was too late to be swept under rugs. Oh, now is where we like to be. Oh, now low is where we used to be. Oh, and I go hard-headed boy, you're fine. Oh, now high is where we like to be, and now low is where we used to be, and oh, now go and flee from the sea. Oh, well, you know this is just a dream. You know this is just a dream. Thank you.
Of course, the revving engine outside didn't necessarily go with.
So say, where all have those bass notes come from?
One of the songs earlier, somebody honked or something like that outside, and it was actually in tune. Which
That's always amusing when that happens. We were somewhere recently, and somebody's cell phone let out one ding. It was timed perfectly to go with the song,
in the perfect spot where a ding was absolutely appropriate in the song.
and in proper pitch. It was like, okay, that's not going to ever happen again.
I didn't even realize it was somebody's cell phone. So we are the great aunt and uncle of
Scary.
of two little kids who are not so little anymore, who we met in our travels for the first time, stopping off to visit our nephew and meet his, I want to say new wife, but they'd been married for a while, and the kids were like 5 and 2.
We just hadn't had a chance to meet her or the kids.
So it was a delight to go through there. And we were hanging out in the evening, and Dan pulled out the banjo and started noodling around on it. And immediately both of the kids got up and started dancing.
It's like, And I went off and wrote the lyrics for this, and we're finally have this one
And this
together.
This one is for little Isabella Gwen, who I think just turned 11. Good God.
I think she was 2 when I wrote this. Or
I
something
think
like
so.
that.
And one of these days, her brother Caden will get a song, but it needs to have sports.
Ready?
Yep. I'm on the wrong instrument again.
You are. You play mandolin on this one.
I do. I keep forgetting the mandolin.
So many choices.
The pluses and minuses of being a multi-instrumentalist.
And we fit all of these instruments and sound gear and whatnot into a camper van and travel around the country, so it's rather fun.
There's us, the instruments, and very little room for anything else.
Ready now? Should we wait for the boombox? Nah, it's all right. Ready?
Yep.
Dance, Izzy, dance, spin to the music. Dance, Izzy, dance, all through the day. Dance, Izzy, dance, the future is waiting, waiting to see what young Izzy will be. A doctor, a nurse, healing the wounded, finding a cure to help all mankind. It's all up to you. Follow your passion, follow your dreams wherever you go. So dance, Izzy, dance, spin to the music. Dance, Izzy, dance, all through the day. Dance, Izzy, dance, the future is waiting, waiting to see what young Izzy will be. Maybe an astronaut flying to Mars, or an astronomer studying stars. It's all up to you. Follow your passion, follow your dreams wherever you go. So dance, Izzy, dance, spin to the music.
Dance, Izzy, dance, all through the day. Dance, Izzy, dance, the future is waiting, waiting to see what young Izzy will be. A teacher, a singer, a lawyer or a chef, helping the homeless, the blind or the deaf. Whatever you do, do it with passion. Whatever you do it with love. Don't rush to grow up, that way is folly. Live every day with laughter and joy. We're here to cheer, to listen and help you. The future is yours, we'll watch and be proud. So dance, Izzy, dance, spin to the music. Dance, Izzy, dance, all through the day. Dance, Izzy, dance, the future is waiting, waiting to see what young Izzy will be. Waiting to see what young Izzy will be. Thank you. Little Izzy is mortified that there's a song about her. She might get over it in time, but yeah, her parents love it.
Her parents love it.
They don't know that it's on the album. So
They'll find out when we send them the album.
that's right.
And then she'll really be mortified. It's in print.
And even names her in the liner notes.
I know.
You say Izzy?
Yeah,
I-Z-Z-Y?
yeah.
Yep.
Isabella is her name, but she goes by Izzy.
I'm fairly certain her school is full of, a million different Bellas, but Izzy just seemed, and she's very much an Izzy. And the Gwen, her middle name is for my grandmother Gwen, and who
They're
was,
in trouble.
oh yeah, she is exactly like Nana, and they are in a lot of trouble because Nana was a force in nature, and she's taking after her very nicely.
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool. My mom's nickname is Izzy.
Oh, cool.
But her name's Maria. I don't know about that.
My family nickname has nothing to do with my name either, so.
This tune's called Early Rise. Early rise, sky still darkened. The moon is shutting her eyes. Early rise, sky is awakening. The sun is opening his eyes. Blue jays sing out loud, blue jays sing out loud. You take away my blue so proud. Oh, you take away my blue. Chestnuts standing tall, chestnuts standing tall. And I throw your seeds when I was young. Oh no, the silly little things that I do and I've done. Back in my bones, been sold. Back in my bones, been sold for pennies on that dollar. Wearing my old yoke and collar. Broken dreams till I get old. Broken dreams till I get old. Early rise, skies awakening. The sun is shining out. Early rise, the skies are now darkening. And that moon is shutting his eyes. All right.
Not sure the beat outside is quite in rhythm with
I know, I gotta get into what they're playing.
Though it actually came closer than I expected it would.
Don't forget your peanut butter.
Welcome to Lawrence.
Yeah, yep.
Take your shoes off.
Yes, years ago we had a songwriter showcase similar to this that we ran down in Hudson, Massachusetts, and it was not uncommon for ambulances to go by.
Well, it's worse than Maynard.
Well,
But
the
both of
night
them,
the
yeah.
night that I remember in the middle of this really deep, serious song that involved suicide, and all of a sudden, like half a dozen fire engines and an ambulance went screaming by. It was like, okay, I did not need that extra sound effect.
Maynard was more of the flashing lights because the police cars would go by.
Yeah, and
There's big windows behind us.
and they didn't really go through, with full sirens the way they
Yeah,
did in Hudson.
It's true.
So, anyway, that was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, and serendipity is no more. So,
No,
nor is Harvest Cafe. So, anyway, I understand that you are a new father.
Yes. That is correct.
Cool.
I got a little almost 4 month boy, Forrest.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. He's a bundle of joy and he's giving us a run for our money.
Oh, I'm
Say
sure.
least.
And wait till he gets
in the
bigger and you serious run for your money.
Oh yeah.
But
We're in
congratulations.
the trenches right now.
Yeah. And we'd
great.
like to offer a lullaby for your little one.
Oh, thank you. He might actually be watching this right now.
cool.
Well,
He
see
will.
if we can
He will later.
see if we can put him to sleep for you.
Be great.
All right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and Sleep, my little one, hush, my little one, gently sleep. Dream of happiness, dream of joyfulness, dream of peace. Teddy bear snuggles and hamster cuddles will keep you safe. Sleep, my little one, gently sleep. We'll guard you, little one, under moon and sun in your nest. Wrap our love around, watch without a sound as you rest. The future's far away, we'll just take today as it comes. Sleep, my little one, gently sleep. We support you and hope you grow into your best self. We will care for you, be aware of your needs and health. All too soon we know we will let you go until then. Sleep, my little one, gently sleep. Sleep, my little one, hush, my little one, gently sleep. Dream of happiness, dream of joyfulness, dream of peace. Teddy bear snuggles and hamster cuddles will keep you safe. Sleep, my little one, gently sleep. We support you and hope you grow into your best self. We will care for you, be aware of your needs and health. All too soon we know we will let you go until then. Sleep, my little one, gently just took gay as it comes. Sleep, my little one, gently sleep. Sleep, my little one, gently sleep. For your little one.
Kind of want to take a nap now. I forgot what
My job in here is done.
forgot what sleep was.
Yeah, there's that issue. That's all right. In 18 years, you'll get sleep.
My partner takes care of him during the day, so I do the night feeds. It's the least I can do. But got to a point where I get like a nice 4-hour chunk of sleep. Yeah, this thing's got a...
Your music stand is drunk there.
It is. Drunker than I am, that's for sure. Okay. Yeah, sobriety's a hell of a drug. Like 6 years. Awesome. And counting. All right. This tune's called Machine of the Year.
He's the man of the year. Look at all that revenue. Openly choose his food, though he might be better than you. But I know he's sniffing glue. One thing is true, it's not about the dollar signs. Could you look me in the eyes? Or has your heart gone blind? The glass is fogged with time. Oh, Mr. Man of the Year, are you a machine? Oh, Mr. Man of the Year, are you living out your dream? What brought you here? Was it the bottom line? Or that fancy wine? Or maybe it was the shine. VIP's cut the lines. He could save the day with the stroke of his pen, a touch of his hair. They won't stop till he says when, and they profit while they spend. Oh, Mr. Man of the Year, oh, are you a machine? Oh, Mr. Man of the Year, are you living out your dream?
Thank you. This fire's pretty mesmerizing, huh? That'd be something if it was real. It's like the original entertainment, just staring at a fire for hours and hours on end.
Oh, I know. I don't know if the campfire makes it in on the live stream, but there's this wonderful little electric campfire down in front of the stage. It's very mesmerizing to watch while someone's playing. So, song we don't do out very much, but we really need to do more because it's a lot of fun. When I was a kid, right before my brother went into the Marine Corps, he rolled my mother's car. And the car came out all right, except that the driver's door was wedged shut, and it could not be opened. So anytime we went to town, we'd have to get in on the passenger seat, and thank God for bench seats, just scoot across if Mom wanted to drive. And when my brother went into the Marine Corps, he left us with his German Shepherd. And this German, he was a beautiful dog, big baby, loved people, and his favorite thing was to go for rides in the car. And so some number of years ago, when we were hosting this Songwriters Showcase, one of the themes that we got as a songwriting theme was road trips. And for some reason, Zeke the German Shepherd came to mind. So this is for any dog who's ever fell in love with riding around in a car. My life at home can be rather dull. Chase a tail, chase a cat, chase the mailman, maybe bark at a gull. Things get exciting when it's time for a meal, or when I get to ride in an automobile. Is that your car keys? Yes, let's go for a ride. I hear them jingling. Let's go for a ride. Don't care where we're going, just let me inside the car and let's all go for a ride. I love the feel of the wind in my hair, so I must stick my head out the window and get maximum air. It's not just the same when you blow in my face, 'cause the car takes me to some magnificent place. Is that your car keys? Let's go for a ride. I hear them jingling. Let's go for a ride. Don't care where we're going, just let me inside the car and let's all go for a ride. Of course, there was that one trip that was not fun, that place that smelled of chemicals and fear. And when I awoke in the cone of shame, there was a bit less of me here. I'm quick to explain why I love riding so. Different sounds, different smells, different flavors wherever we go. It's that je ne sais quoi. Yes, it's more fun by far, just to have the chance to go for a trip in the car. Is that your car keys? Sweet, let's go for a ride. I hear them jingling. Let's go for a ride. Don't care where we're going, don't care if it's near or far, but let's all go for a ride in the car. That one's for Zeke.
You're a little rusty on the guitar on that
Yeah, a
one.
bit.
I haven't played that in a bit.
Yeah.
This tune's called Great Big Zero. It's about sometimes you gotta set that bar of expectation fairly low in life and you won't get disappointed. Something like that. Puffy little clouds. It's funny, I was at Savers, it's like a thrift store. I was in Plasto. There was a Bob Ross toaster where you can toast your bread with the image of Bob Ross. Oh yeah, it was far out. And I look in this and I'm like, $15. I don't know if I want a Bob Ross toaster for $15. There's a million other things I could use $15 for. And inside the toaster was an actual piece of toast with, lo and behold, Bob Ross's image in it. Face was a little fuzzy, but that hair was spot on. I did not get the Bob Ross toaster today. Maybe tomorrow. Well, I wanna be a great big zero. She wants to be a superhero. Hard as hell to spend all this time. And I don't care about that money. She just wants a diamond, honey. Her bank account is getting out of line. And if I don't shape up, I find myself in a ditch, face down with a knife in my spine. Oh, face down with your dagger in my heart. I wanna be a couch potato. She don't even like my t-shirts. Hot as hell to spend all this time. I'm splitting hairs. And I just want a little guy time. A honeydew is burning holes in my mind. Feeling twisted like tea. Well, I hate that but I won't change now, 'cause I am stubborn as hell. I got a Pabst Blue Ribbon and I'm feeling fine. I got a Pabst Blue Ribbon load and I'm feeling fine. I got bills, she's stacked 5 feet high. She's got pills for every downside to keep her straight so she can run that show. The fixer cure is what I could use, and I'll mix whatever just to see what happens. I'll end up in the gutter with the rats feasting on my nose. And if I don't shape up, I find myself in your ditch, face down with a knife in my spine, and face down with your dagger in my heart. Is that saying hell hath no fury but a woman's scorn? Is that it?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh man, yeah, that's true. Gotta be a good boy.
Maybe you up for the coal miner song?
I can try it.
By the way, I like anybody who can put the phrase couch potato into a song.
That's good.
play anything on that. That's right.
You gotta find it. I get this thing together. Dig a hole.
Couldn't remember the name of the song, so it's like the coal miner song that you play on banjo. So after a while, you get to a point where you have so many songs you don't remember what they're called anymore, and we have them. We keep track of what we're playing based on title. So
Do you play anything on this?
Nope.
Okay.
I sing.
All right.
Yeah.
Couldn't remember. That didn't sound right. Sure you want to do this song?
We can skip over it.
No, I can do it.
Okay.
Boss man said, dig a hole in the ground,
Deep black hole in the ground.
He stays up while we go down.
Deep black hole in the ground. Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole in the ground.
Nope,
Sure you
we're
want to do
good.
that?
Yeah, we're gonna do something else.
Okay, I'm good with that.
My fingers are just not there tonight.
Yeah.
Um,
Where do we want to go?
yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, some nights my fingers are good with that, and some nights they just are not. The Diner.
Yeah, let's do the diner song.
Yeah, it's a Y
Yep.
song.
I need
There
the
it
bass
is.
for that.
You need the bass for that.
Yeah, as long as on the banjo, we'll do the diner song.
Oh yes, actually it's really common because with a long neck banjo you'd have 3 more frets up there, and for playing in C or G you'd actually need a capo there. For this one, this song actually on the album is in D, and so I'd have a capo there and also a capo here. So you normally don't fret the 5th string on the banjo, but a lot of banjos, my other banjos, got little railroad ties. They're railroad spikes. They're HO scale railroad spikes that they put at some of the frets, and so you hook the string under and then retune it to get it in pitch for that spot. I've got this little capo that grabs on that one string and clips on the other side of the banjo.
And what's kind of fun about his capo is that it's basically made from garter material for women's,
Yeah.
like from way back when women
It's
wore
Earl's Suspender Capo is the brand on that one, which is
Yeah.
kind of funny. So this is a song for a diner up in Heartland, Vermont that we love. It's a goofy place and a lot of fun and great food. Ready?
Yep.
It's 110 in the kitchen. Nicole's slinging corned beef hash. Sings Broadway tunes as we listen while serving up plates in a flash. The pancakes are bigger than plates. Order 1 or 2 if you dare. Don't miss the hash browns or salsa. Tofu scramble for those who care. 'Cause everything served here is local, mostly made here in this place. This diner is so worth the stop, with something to please every taste. The portions are huge, the service is great. You won't leave hungry today. There are dinosaurs up on the counter, Broadway posters on every wall. There's a bobblehead Bernie with mittens. This place entertains one and all. 'Cause everything served here is local, mostly made here in this place. This diner is so worth the stop, with something to please every taste. The portions are huge, the service is great. You won't leave hungry today. Broken pipes in the middle of winter won't keep the patrons away. In Vermont, nothing will hinder. Heartland Diner is open today. 'Cause everything served here is local. Everything served here is local, mostly made here in this place. This diner is so worth the stop,
with something to please every taste. The portions are huge, the service is great, you won't leave hungry today. The portions are huge, the service is great, you won't leave hungry today.
So, standard plate, standard pancake, that thick. Order one.
Yeah, and yeah, one is, I actually take leftovers home half the time. And we were thinking when he was writing the song, and we were looking to record the song, we had vague memories that there was a bobblehead Bernie in there that we remembered
It's on the
pass-through.
where the food comes out.
And so Dan actually dropped a note off to Nicole, the owner and chef, and said, you know, is that a bobblehead? And she said, oh, yes.
And then send me a link of where to buy one on Etsy or something.
And quite frankly, if it hadn't been there, we were going to buy her one. Because she would have loved it.
So we actually played that song for her in the diner, took the instruments up, and she videoed it. So we have that up on our YouTube. But we weren't quite sure how she was taking it, especially the part about broken pipes in the middle of winter, which actually happened.
And she made a face when we got to that one. But we finished the song, and she just went, woohoo! It's like, I think she liked it.
And it is a fun place.
It is.
Sounds like broken pipes behind us. Is that Heartland, Vermont?
Heartland, Vermont.
H-A-R-T, land.
Heart.
Town has a gas station, a convenient mart, post office, and a diner.
And it's not cheap, but the amount of food you get is worth the prices. So,
I have to try that pancake.
omelet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This tune's called Don't Ever Say. Situation hit the fan. It's hard to get it back again. It's where I am. It's where I am. Lying face down in gutter land with pools of red sinking sand. I'm a fading man. I'm a fading man. Don't ever say that your love is dead. Well, your love's not dead. Don't ever do just what they say. It's not what they meant. It's not what they meant. It's not. I'll say my piece and walk away, and hopefully we're friends someday. With this time it's tough and I made it rough. It's not on me, you let me in. I could not feel, so I shut you down. Your hope was bound, heartbroken down. Don't ever say that your love is dead, 'cause your love's not dead. Don't ever do just what they say. It's not what they meant. It's not what they meant. It's not. I feel remorse for courses took, misunderstood, misread the book. Those veins, they spoke, raised hands to cope. A searing sound of hollow ground, the blaring eyes in solemn skies. They gunned us down, the firing scrubs with rounds. But don't ever say that your love is dead. Well, your love's not dead. Don't ever do just what they say.
say it's not what. Amen, it's not what. Amen, it's not.
Thank you.
That's what I was going to suggest. I'm just going to rearrange some furniture here.
Where are y'all from?
We live in Charlestown, New Hampshire. Charlestown is on the, what we refer to as the west coast of New Hampshire. It's along the Connecticut River. So our town is directly opposite Springfield, Vermont. So we're north of Keene and south of Lebanon, Hanover area. And very rural town, farms, a bunch of industry, some aerospace industry. It's an interesting mix of stuff in
Yeah.
the place. So,
And the primary business in town makes the light bars for ambulances and emergency vehicles. So,
they had a fire last night.
what's that?
They had a fire last night. The fire engines were there for a little bit last night.
Did they
at
really?
Wayland, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure
I-
which of the shops, but they have their big employer in town.
Yeah, I
I
didn't,
saw something this morning on
didn't
the,
look at the Facebook group this
Yeah.
morning, so I have no idea what happened in town. So,
anyway, this is one I wrote a while ago called Love is the Song. Each of us is damaged, each of us is flawed. We do our best, try to be exactly who we are. Acceptance is believing in where we are today. Love is the answer, love is the song. Love is the answer, no matter the question. Open your heart to the universal song. Love is the answer to any question. Love is the answer. Love is the song. Welcoming newborn twins on their first day. Pleasure and pain will come along the way. The future is theirs. Give them time to play. Love is the answer. Love is the song. Love is the answer, no matter the question. Open your heart to the universal song. Love is the answer to any question. Love is the answer. Love is the song. Young lovers out for a stroll on a starry night. A gentle hug or smile, a laugh of delight. Working together, their dreams take to flight. Love is the answer. Love is the song. Love is the answer, no matter the question. Open your heart to the universal song. Love is the answer to any question. Love is the answer. Love is the song. Holding a hand as aging eyes grow dim, a gentle smile when the world just seems so grim. A good life is ending, another soon begins. Love is the answer, love is the song. Love is the answer, no No matter the question, open your heart to the universal song. Love is the answer to any question. Love is the answer. Love is the song. Love is the answer. Love is the song.
Gotta ask, what kind of instrument is that?
That is a mountain dulcimer, also known as a lap dulcimer. And this one was built by a luthier over in Vermont, who sadly we found out passed away at the beginning of last year. And I have yet to find an obituary for him. It's just been word of mouth that it happened. So, but yeah.
Yeah, it's an old instrument out of Appalachia, and Faith's other one was built actually in Berea, Kentucky. We were down there on tour and ran into a guy who built a dulcimer a day, 6 days a week for over 40 years.
And he's still building. He closed his shop during COVID, and he hasn't reopened it, but he's still building, and you can still buy from him. So. Just
mountain dulcimers. He also builds furniture and stuff.
Beautiful furniture maker.
Amazing woodworker.
But his dulcimers are just gorgeous and very well known in the mountain dulcimer world.
Yeah. But it's a really nice instrument, and it's something that's not so common. Yeah. They're also
hammer
gorgeous.
dulcimers are
We have
very
a few
cool, but they
friends
have
who play, but
way too many strings.
it takes a long time to tune.
Yeah.
You need to take something from you, or you're good?
I get it.
Okay.
Did you have the hummingbirds custom engraved?
Yes.
That is custom. My mother was a hummingbird nut.
Oh, no.
The
And,
first one that this fellow was building based on our choice of woods, and the woods are to match my guitar. And he calls up in a panic one day.
He had just finished gluing up the top for the thing and realized that he'd cut his heart-shaped sound holes in them.
Which was his standard instead of what we ordered.
And
this one.
And then he said, so I'll still, if you're interested, I'll still build you one. If you want to give me a 50% down payment, I will let you borrow the one that I just glued up until I actually finish your own. And he dropped this thing off for me, and it sounded amazing, and it was the most plain-looking thing you've ever seen.
The top wood was just very plain.
This back and sides were very plain.
That's
as
true.
well. And this one, when he delivered it, first of all, it has the hummingbird sound holes. By the way, the beaks are painted on.
He was convinced that it would
In effect.
be too
He thought it would
fragile.
weaken the wood. But the wood grain on it is exquisite. I mean, for spruce, it has way more
and the
grain than
back
I've ever
and
seen.
the back is beautiful
And
as well.
the back, this is cherry wood back and sides
Wow.
with these interesting bits of
The heartwood
grain on
or
them.
something, yeah. So the other one, we went into this dulcimer shop in Berea, Kentucky, and Faith played several different ones. There were 3 that she liked.
And we went back the next day with his guitar just
to see what would
see what
play with the
sounded good
guitar.
with it. The first of the 3 had been sold already. The second one sounded awful with his guitar.
Just didn't work.
Did not work at all. And the third one, which sounded perfect with his guitar, had hummingbird sound holes.
Oh, wow.
So that one went home with me.
Kismet.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
These are great stories. When's the book coming out?
Well, the new album actually, instead of having a CD jacket,
Yeah.
we'll have about a 40-page book
Oh, nice.
that's the size of a CD, with the CD stuck in the back.
And all the stories that go behind the songs.
Yeah.
That's great.
In a font you can read.
Nice.
The font that we can read, which is, yeah.
This is a short one called Hope. Just a couple minutes of hope. Nope.
It sounded pretty quiet.
There it is.
Hope is the color of the dye you wear, the golden hair, the amber stare. Hope is a feeling that we'll hold on to help us pass these moody blues. Hope is a language we all can speak, 'cause your friends heal your enemies. Hope is the reason we carry on to brighten the way to one new dawn. Well, you're hoping, hopefully, that hope can help, helping helpfully, not just by yourself. In touch and into unraveled joy, unburden your soul. Hope is a rising on solid ground, set some roots, and learn it all. Hope for the future, the present, the past. Time liquidates these concrete walls. Hope is an action spoken many ways. A kind smile, a warm embrace. Hope is direction that bring us home, thick and thin, and skin and bone. And hope is a cure for pain we shall overcome with all the world and you and me. And hope is a blessing for everyone. We live on hope in our hearts as one, as one, and our hearts as one. Rare happy tune.
Yeah, we folk musicians are known for sad stuff. We have a friend, very dear friend, Perry Desmond Davies, who many of her friends kept telling her, you know, you should really try to write a happy song. And she finally got tired of everybody asking her to do that, so she went out and wrote one. And the chorus on it is, la 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 la, here's your damned happy song.
And she hands out kazoos. It's like, it's fun. So this is one of Faith's songs. Pull it up.
Probably the oldest song we'll do tonight.
Yeah, it's a very old song. What was the name of it?
Look for an N. There you go. So, years ago, this one was born in, I think, 2007.
Yes.
Yep. So this one's been around a while. That was the year that Dan learned to play harmonica. And I thought it sounded really cool. Harmonica is a very cool instrument, and I liked what I was hearing, and I wanted to hear more. And the obvious way to hear more was to write a song where he had to play harmonica. And since it was blues harmonica, it probably ought to be a blues song. Yeah, I don't know anything about writing blues songs. So this is what I came up with. And Aaron, I'm going to turn the bass up just a hair, just so you're aware. Because that way we can both hear it. So, ready?
Yeah.
My baby plays the blues harp. He learned the bluesy scale. So I wanna write a blues song so he can bend and wail, but I got the no blues blues. It's true, I got the no blues blues. I got the no blues blues. Got no reason to be blue. Hard to write a blues song when you ain't got no blues. My baby, he's been faithful, ain't got no dog to lose. I got the no blues blues. It's so sad, I got the no blues blues. I got the no blues blues. Got no reason to be blue. house has just been fixed up. My car runs just fine. My baby feeds me good food. I even drink good wine. I got the no blues, blues. I do. I got the no blues, blues. I got the no blues, blues. Got no reason to be blue. Take it, babe. My job was not the greatest. There might have been blues there. But in high tech, we all change jobs like we change our underwear, and I'm back to the no blues, blues. But a much better job. I still got the no blues, blues. I got the no blues, blues. Got no reason to be blue. Let's take it home. I got the no blues, blues. Woo! I got the no blues, blues. I got the no blues, blues. Got no reason to be blue. That was just fun.
Use that technique where you do the tongue thing, because I play harmonica, but I've never actually. So that's tongue blocked. Okay. So that's one of the options. There's a lot of options, and you can also
And it
tongue
also
in the middle.
it also depends on who you learn from.
I did a class a couple years back with a guy who was from D.C. area, and he was all about the tongue blocking, and I wasn't doing that before then, but there's some advantage. I used that through some of it. I was tongue blocking. Through some of it, I was pursing. Was just trying to.
That's just a block on all the other holes, right? So
Yeah, well, you block from one side, so you're trying to get one note in there, and then the other things are like bends, And it's all on one reed. You're just causing the note to go flat from where it was. He could just step the thing down like 3 steps.
Yeah.
Cleanly.
And when I learned, I took a harmonica class. I think I've taken a couple of times, and it's a ton of fun. But it's his instrument. But the gal that I learned from, she plays mostly in a rack, and rather than and she'll play handheld, but she'll play like she's doing it in a rack. So all of the vibrato and things like that, which people usually use their hands for, she uses her tongue. So it all depends on who you learn from, what you do. But
It's
if
a
you
fun
get
instrument.
if you get a chance to, if you get a chance to take a class with somebody who's really good at it, it's worth it. It's a ton of fun.
I learned from the Reverend Robert Jones, who's a blues guy out of Detroit, who got his church lost their pastor and said, Robert, you should go to seminary. So he did. So now he's a pastor who occasionally does blues, and now he's a retired pastor who's out doing blues and song as much. And I learned from a gal down in the New York City area named Trina Hamlin. And if you ever get a chance to see Trina Hamlin, and I don't know if it's on YouTube or not, but she has a song called Down in the Holler, where she takes and starts the song on a deep bend. And brings it up.
And then brings it up to what the note actually is.
It's just really stunning. The other thing with Trina is to find a Susan Werner track from a live at Passim recording, and the song is Time Between Trains, and Trina goes off on a harmonica bit in it, and it was like they captured the best she ever did it.
And all
it's
of the other
Everybody else stopped
everybody
playing.
else stopped playing and just let Trina go for about 2 minutes because she was clearly into it.
Yeah,
So
But-
it's a fun instrument.
fun stuff.
Anyway.
This tune's called White Flags.
My gun is full of bullets made of words. Bang, oh bang, the shot heard round the world. Raising hands for all to see. White flags, hold on to your dreams. Hey, puppet man, don't rain fire on our land. Hey, all you dreamers, do you understand? Our hope lies with their truth. They show dance, they show dance, they show dance, love. We are the youth. Hold your hands, hold your hands, hold your hands out of harm's way. Somewhere inside, we're just shooting at play. Reaper man, how could this be all my last stand? Hey, all you lovers are saving each other.
Thank you.
Hey, Aaron, one more round after this? Okay. Quick tune check. It's always the B string. On the mandolin, it's always the A string, or both of the A strings.
It's particularly bad on a mandolin if one of the A strings is in tune and the other one isn't.
Which is the way of the mandolin.
It is.
That sounds more like it.
Yeah. Her name is Juanita. She asks to stay. Her life was threatened just yesterday. She means no harm, just wants to farm, work the fields and earn an honest pay. She just wants to live a simple life, escape the violence and the strife. She comes with her family to the land of the free to plead her case for a better life. Thug said, pack up and run, or else they'd take away her only son. She had no say, they took her land away. She came here to find better days. They just want to live a simple life, escape the violence and the strife. They come as a family to the land of the free to plead their case for a better life. They walked 2,000 miles or more, came to knock on liberty's door, through mountains and deserts to this place, searching for a little peace and grace. They come because of the chaos that was made. The CIA meddled, then walked away. The junta we propped up erodes the freedom of hard-working people who want to live in peace. Se llama Juanita, déjala entrar. Se llama Juanita, déjala entrar. Se llama Juanita, déjala entrar. Se llama Juanita, she has traveled so far.
Her name is Juanita. Let her in.
Oh, the siren that went by. It's like, Border Patrol. Yeah, people forget that a lot of the reason why people are coming to our southern border is because we screwed up their countries.
And stole it. And stole it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, some of the Central American ones, it was, the CIA going in there to make things better for the banana grower companies like, Dole and Chiquita and so forth. So it's like, great.
Last tune, I believe, for me. Thank you, Aaron, for putting this on. It's really great.
Thank
It's
you.
nice bass, and it seems like with each passing year, we're losing live venue after live venue, like venues that put out original stuff, not just like cover bands and DJs and all that stuff. So, anyways, appreciate it. And nice to meet you guys. You guys are a really amazing couple, and love your songs and enjoyed listening to the stories. Dan and Faith. What's your last name?
Senny.
Senny. Okay. This tune's called We Don't Go Far.
We don't go far, we stay where we are. We're searching. We don't go far, we stay where we are. We're searching still. I wanna be there for you when you fall down. I wanna be there for you when you fly. I wanna be there for you if you break down. I wanna be there for you if you cry. It's such a daydream when you're here. And all of my clouds seem to disappear. And it's such a nightmare with your way. And I can't feel anything, but the rain is pouring down. We don't go far. Oh, we don't go far. We stay where we are. We're searching. And we don't go far. We stay where we are. We're searching still. My head is caught and twisted around your will. I wouldn't have it any other way. Before I met you, I was so cold and so alone. Now that you're here, I can feel the light of day. I wanna be there for you if you fall down. And I wanna be there for you when you fly away. I wanna be there for you if you break down. And I wanna be there for you if you cry. And we don't go far. We stay where we are. We're searching. And we don't go far. We stay where we are. We're searching still.
Thank you.
Okay. Alex, it was great to share the stage with you tonight.
Oh.
Loving your songs.
Pleasure's mine. Thank you.
And you know, best of luck and enjoy your little one going forward. That's
Appreciate it.
awesome. Thank you again, Aaron, for doing this and giving us a safe place to share music. And thanks to our lovely audience. And we'll leave you with a song that we tend to close a lot of our shows with, called On My Way.
On my way, freedom's calling. On my way, going home. On my way, freedom's calling. On my way, going Crossing over River Jordan, crossing over to my home. Crossing over River Jordan, crossing over to my home.
Road is long, path is rocky. Road is long to my home.
Road is long, path is rocky. Road is long to my home. In the darkness as I travel, on my way going home. In the darkness as I travel, on my way going home.
Looking up to the North Star shows the way to my home.
Looking up to the North Star shows the way to my home. Live in peace, live in freedom, on our way glory bound. Live in peace, live in freedom, on our way glory bound. On my way, freedom's calling, on my way going home. On my way, freedom's calling, on my way going home.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Thank you, guys. That was a great show. And we will be back next week with Nate Goyette and Jason Baker. Jason's coming from Vermont, and Nate plays Boston a lot. So please come join us then. And we also have more stuff coming up in September and August. And just check out our website, onebroadway.org. You can find more information. And we also have our songwriting workshop, which is happening Saturdays. So check our website again for details on when those are happening. Talk to you soon, everybody. Have a great weekend.